get started, I flossed my teeth just a minute ago, and I cut my gums back here, and all this blood started coming out. I'm like, oh my gosh. So if you see blood dripping out of my mouth,
Well,
we'll end the show early. But
the best part about it being in your mouth, it's the fastest healing part of your body.
works for me. That's why I'm sipping on water.
Yep. That's all you can
I
do.
wanna address the thumbnail first, if you don't mind, before we get into the heavy duty stuff.
Sure.
All right.
What's the
So
thumbnail?
the thumbnail is about X moving to Texas. X is leaving California.
No, I haven't even seen the thumbnail.
So there is a law that Governor Newsom passed. Okay. And it says that, like, if your child is struggling with gender identity BS at school and is pretending to be another gender or whatever, you do not have to tell the parents.
Yes.
Okay. Whatever. I don't know the details of that law. I don't care. That's why I live in Tennessee. My kids are all grown. I don't have to worry about that crap. But Elon Musk said that was the last straw. He said, I'm over this state.
Yep.
And he's moving his ex headquarters from the Bay Area, which I'm guessing that's where it was from, to Austin, Texas. Which I hear Austin, Texas ain't that
Much better
great right now either.
Yeah.
But did Biden just pull out? Rob, dude, that sounds funny.
He pulled out a long time
I
ago.
didn't know he should have pulled out with Hunter. Hold on a minute. I'm getting it now. I get all the headlines while we're on the air.
Of course.
Hold on one second. Ken sent me something too.
Yeah, I'm just sharing the link.
Do you guys hear that he just wrong chat. Hold on, I think maybe Rob's right. Hang on one second. I know none of this could have been. Okay, so just give me 1 second. I'm just getting past all the Joe Biden BS. He wrote a letter. I guess he's pulling out, or he's stepping down, which I really don't care either way. I think they would have heard him had he not. I mean, they're trying to kill Trump. They might as well try and kill Biden, and I don't want to see anything happen. I don't want to see anything happen to either one of them.
I agree.
Whether I like them or don't like them, I don't want to see people get hurt. So
that reminds me of something, but I'll get into that when you're.
No, go ahead. Hold on a minute. Hold on, my brother's calling again.
During stream again.
Hey, dude.
What?
So we literally just started live streaming.
All right. So I just heard that Biden dropped out.
Yeah, my buddy Rob said, "Did I just hear that Biden pulled out?" I said he should have pulled out with Hunter. So he dropped out.
What's the source?
Say again.
Or ask your brother what the source is.
What was your source?
What?
Is it everywhere?
Yeah, it's all over X.
It's all over X.
Okay.
All right, man. Thanks for all these headlines. Every time we go live, you interrupt with some great stuff.
All right, so here's my prediction. You ready?
Hold on. Go ahead.
They replace him with Hillary.
That's a
I've been hearing that lately.
Dumb move.
Let me tell you why. It's the only move they can make.
But can they legally put her in? Don't they have to promote Kamala?
No, there's no legal obligation. Think about this. If they put any man in that position, then she can scream foul. It's a man. So now they have to put a woman in that position. And the only person they can put in that position is a woman who is more senior and experienced than she is. Well, who else but Hillary? That's
Well,
the only move they could make.
I know. I'm still going with Michelle Obama, but who knows?
No, you can't bring Michelle Obama in for a multitude of reasons. Okay? What experience does she have? Nothing. She happened to be married to the president. That's not good enough. Kamala could call BS on that. Kamala can't call BS on Hillary.
Right.
Kamala can't. She has to defer to her senior.
Okay.
That's why Hillary is the only logical choice for them.
So you think? I heard they weren't allowed to pick who they wanted, that it had to go through chain of command.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just saying that's my guess. I don't know enough about the legalities and stuff. I don't think there's any, like I said earlier, I don't think there's any, but I could be wrong. So I don't know about that.
All right.
I'm saying if they get to pick, it's going to be Hillary. That's my thoughts.
All right. So do me a favor, call me when they take another pot shot at Trump.
Yeah, well, bye.
All right, bye. Okay. This is getting very interesting. Every time we go live, crap happens. But I mean, crap happens.
Hey, that's good. I like that.
What?
I like that. It promotes the conversation.
Oh yeah, totally. So I want to finish with the thumbnail real quick because people usually tune in by what the thumbnail says. So X is moving to Austin, Texas. Elon Musk is done with California. By the way, Governor Newsom still has not told where the $20 million for homeless disappeared to. We're still trying to find that money. It's like no matter where you turn is corruption. Even Tennessee, I hear from my inside sources that, there's some issues with judges and just a bunch of crap. But we won't go into detail because I don't know regarding Tennessee. But I do know that, as Rob said, Biden pulled out. Good for him. I'm almost sure they have to do chain of command. So Kamala would be the next in. Biden didn't endorse Kamala. She's just a laughing hyena. She drives me nuts. I can't even listen to her talk. I can listen to Biden. Her, I can't. Have you posted numbers? No, we'll be posting numbers Monday, tomorrow. I'll post new weights, new blood pressure, new everything, sugar, everything. And I'm sorry I haven't yet. I'm running late on that. Good evening and love from Germany. Hey, God bless Germany. I hope you guys aren't laughing at us too much, but we got a crap show going on over here in America. Oh, by the way, so anyway, Elon's moving to Austin, Texas. That takes care of the thumbnail. He's done with California. He's moving. So I'm sure Tesla is going to leave California right behind it.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if it didn't. So anyway, I don't know. I'm a big fan of Elon, so be it. I hope he does well in Austin. But that was the thumbnail. But the reason we got together was to chat about all the shovelfuls of crap we've been fed since the shooting. Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah. You know what the news story is? They let the guy get on the roof, the shooter. They thought he was a Secret Service sniper now.
Really?
Are they just pulling this stuff out of their butt? Are they just writing as they go along?
Keep in mind, the more they bring out, the more obvious this is a distraction.
A distraction from what? How stupid the whole thing is? How we knew? I mean, Tucker Carlson said it best 2 months ago. He says they have no choice but to go after him, to take him out.
Yeah.
And what do? 2 months later, they try and take him out. Okay, we found out there are 3 gunmen. We found out 3 different guns shot, 5 shots total. We saw video of the guy on the water tower. I mean, this is going faster than I can. It's like reading a comic book. The guy on the water tower ziplined down after he failed shooting. He ziplined down. They traced his phone and found out he's FBI. He's with the FBI. So, and we found out the shooter from the roof was texting 3 different people in the bleachers behind Trump. Okay? But AT&T accidentally deleted all of them. How many people are behind this crap? We found out he's in a BlackRock commercial, and BlackRock invested into 12 million shares, or they shorted, which means they're betting against Donald Trump the day before the shooting.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I don't believe in coincidence. I just don't. Everything happens for a reason. We just don't hear most of it.
And everything starts stacking up.
Yeah. So basically, I'm hearing that the head of the Secret Service is being questioned tomorrow. Question. How about you?
He's actually resigning too.
No, that's a bunch of crap. That's a bunch of lies. She ain't going to resign. I'm surprised Joe Biden finally, I'm surprised Joe Biden finally stepped down. So Jill Biden is the reason Joe was staying in the race. Jill was not going to let Joe step down for nothing. I don't know what they said. I don't know if they threatened the family. I have no idea. But I will tell you this. She was trying to negotiate. We'll step down if you invest millions of dollars or whatever, some number, in a library honoring Joe Biden, that he could have no legal action taken against him. Hello? I would blow that out of the water.
Yeah.
If I was Trump and I became president, I'd be like, yeah, those laws don't count. Veto everything. You're under arrest. I would take everybody in Congress, everybody in FBI, everybody in social services, and throw them in one jail cell. So you got like 400 people squashed in an 8x10. I mean, I'm so sick. I'm so embarrassed. The international viewers of my show talk to me all the time. And we're literally, and yes, BlackRock owns CrowdStrike, and they went down. I have no idea why. They
own a lot. They own a lot.
I know. They got their hands. It's such a George Soros issue. But you guys, it's literally, guys, they think, where are you getting this information? Are you serious? Dude, where are you getting this information? Literally, what did you just pull your head out of the sand? What information do you want to know?
Yeah.
Let's not play the game. Prove it. Let's not do that. Okay? They've had time to prove all the insanity, and they can't. Why don't you go back to the Democrats and ask them where they got their information? Okay? But I'll tell you this. The world, forget humankind, is not that stupid. Literally, the worst enemy for the Democrats is the internet. Because every single person that's watching right now, every single person on the internet is an investigator. They're tearing this stuff apart. There's too much information, too easy to relay that information, hard to lock it down. They're trying their hardest to sweep this under the rug. Nobody has been fired, laid off, suspended. Are you freaking kidding me? You make an assassination attempt and you got the Keystone Cops protecting Donald Trump? The whole thing, I couldn't wake up in the morning and go, I think I'm going to write something really stupid. It wouldn't be this stupid. It wouldn't be. every company's behind this. The government has AT&T, BlackRock. I mean, the Secret Service. They have control of all the media.
Yeah.
It's sickening. But if Donald Trump wins, or when he wins, because I know what people are saying, it's not about my wishes. But when he wins, he better clean house. He better, like he says, drain the swamp. He should have done that back in his last presidency. He had his chance and he blew it. Dude, I'm taken back by all the crap that's unfolded. How are you handling all this?
I'm just kind of taking it all in. One of the things I was going to bring up earlier was we were talking about the kind of like the retaliation and stuff like that.
Wait, hold on. Arthur's saying I'm making wild claims. What? Hey, Jimmy, have I made any wild claims?
Well, I think everybody's
I'm watching.
making wild claims.
There's video proof of what's going on.
Everybody's making wild claims.
I mean, they're one step away from door dashing freaking food to the shooter.
There's a lot of people out there making claims that the assassination attempt wasn't real. I mean, and it was done right on live camera. So I mean,
so what? That was a blow up doll on the roof. Yeah,
so
that wasn't
some
a
of the
real
stuff
guy.
like you brought up the shooter on the water tower. I'm skeptical on that one. Only because if you watch the video of the guy on the water tower, it looks like a shadow. You don't see any kind of detail. You just see a shadow, you know.
But they show him move out of picture.
Well, yeah, but you see the camera move the entire time.
All right, ready?
Kind of like here. I'm moving.
Play a game. Let's pretend.
I move the light, the camera, or the.
Let's pretend he wasn't a shooter. Okay, let's pretend.
Yeah.
Let's play. What was he doing up there?
My question is not whether there.
Why was he up there? No, let's play this game.
Well, I understand, but what I'm saying is not. It's not the purpose. Whether what his purpose was for being up there. My question is was there someone up there?
There was somebody who pulled out of the picture. They have video footage of it.
They have a
video
of a shadow.
A shadow of, really? A shadow of what? A bird?
Whatever's on top of the water tower. There's the water tower is designed a certain way.
Wow.
To me, it just looks like a black shadow. And it could have been the light of the whatever it is on top of
a black shadow that moved, okay.
But I'm saying
when the shadow moved, lady, what was it?
The shadow because the camera moved. So it's gonna receive light differently when
no, the camera didn't move. The camera, it was one shot.
Yeah, the video I saw, the camera
was directly, it was the wide angle lens. Directly part of the
I haven't seen this video.
Shot. Yeah. Go look at the footage and tell me you think that's a bird or something.
Well, I don't think it was anything, but
all right. So Rob says too much bad, unreliable info on the internet. Too easy to form opinions with bad info. Don't get me wrong. I haven't posted anything or written about or talked about anything I haven't looked up and found, I mean, nowadays you can fake video. So, I mean, what is real? Are we even in reality? What are we living in a matrix now? That's what I'm hearing. That's another conspiracy.
I just actually watched 10, 20 minutes ago. There was a lady that worked in I think it was the CIA. Was talking about masks, how they've got them so realistic that they were able to trick George W. Bush when he was in office 30 years ago.
The guy in the water tower was law enforcement. He was FBI. They located his phone up there. They traced it, and it identified it as an FBI phone. Oh my gosh. You guys really believe that? Oh my God. Jack doesn't think shadows move. I didn't say that. But shadows move with the sun. Shadows don't dart out of the way. Why do I have to explain third grade information?
No, it's Jack, you're misunderstanding. It's like kind of like I was saying with this sunlight, right? Or this light. My shadows move when the light moves, right?
Right, but the light didn't move. The sun didn't move in seconds.
The camera moves. The shadows are portrayed differently.
It was a still shot. I mean, how many ways have I got to tell you?
Shot? I know. I'm not saying because, like what I said earlier, I may have seen a different video than you did. Because the one I saw, the camera was moving. So if you saw one that the camera
was the still shot, the full shot,
then it's just a different video than what I saw.
So I don't know what you guys saw, but I saw a permanent fixed camera that included the shot of the water tower, included the shadow there, and then gone. The sun don't move that fast. Okay. They found the zip line up from there. Oh, so if he was law enforcement, they just had a zip line for him so he could escape quickly from law enforcing. I mean, it's like, really, get real, guys. Stop trying to find the reason it's not true. It's all true. It's all happening. Get real. Stop believing everything.
You obviously know there's a cover up. If they're sitting there talking about him or the kid that was on the roof, his phone and all the messages that he was sending were deleted or disappeared. That's obvious cover up. That's an obvious.
They accidentally got scrubbed.
Yeah.
Oh, how convenient. Wow. Another accident. Wow. 5 shots, 3 shooters. They've already analyzed the audio. It was 3 different guns. 5 bullets. Nobody hit him. Let's talk about that. I got 3 guys out there aiming at him. One of them's got to hit him. I mean, I do know he had his bulletproof jacket. Excuse me, sorry about that. His security detail encouraged him to wear like the Kevlar jacket. And I believe it got shot. So I think had he not had that jacket, he'd be
around out there where there was a bullet hole in his jacket or something like that.
Show us the video, Jack. No, I'm not going to play this game. No one believes this. I'm glad you know everybody. I'm really glad you know everybody because everybody I'm talking to believes it. But that's okay. You seem to know everybody. Maybe you should be president. But I mean, I love, show me some proof. Show me. It's such a default. Such a default. What's your source? I'm like 4,000 locations. What's my source? 13 different video angles. I mean, who is reliable anymore? I don't even believe X. I don't believe Facebook. I don't believe any of them. But my question to you is, let's stop worrying about the event. They're going to try it again.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid they're going to do it bigger. Like they know he's in the building. They take the whole building down. What's it going to do to innocent people? That worries me. So
I don't think he would do anything to innocent people. Not directly, like say.
Have you seen the people wanting Trump dead? Regular people on the street.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, they got like demonized. They're so freaked out on this guy.
Yep.
I never felt that way about Biden ever. It is a derangement syndrome.
Yes, it is.
It really is. It's like it's like the Pharisees hating Jesus.
Yep.
And no way is Trump Jesus. I would never say Trump was. But I haven't heard of such level of hatred since reading the Bible. I mean, they literally hate him. I don't get it.
I've never been this bad.
Yeah.
Sure.
Greetings from the UK, guys. I'm glad you're looking so well. Jack, God bless. God bless the UK. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. Germany's watching. UK is watching. If other countries are watching, chime in. I'm sorry we're an embarrassment right now. unfortunately, we can only sit back and see what happens. But I mean, I think we need that whole generation to go bye-bye. You know, I think they have taken this country and torn it to pieces. But that's, I mean, but once again, I can't do anything about it. Like Tammy always tells me, don't worry about what you can't handle, what you can't deal with.
Yeah.
So it's really out of my hands. But but I don't. I mean, I'm not an idiot. Look, I'm trying to drink this thing like 5,000 times.
My question is, why are they even resorting to shooters in the first place? If you really think about it, I mean, they got drones that can do the same thing nowadays.
Okay, I'm not sitting here trying to plan how they could have done it better.
I know. I'm just saying.
No.
It's obviously a show.
You bring up a good point. You could have flown a drone in there and shot right at them. I mean, maybe that's what they do next time. I don't know. But
I also heard about the kid had a bomb in his car or something like that.
He had 2 explosives.
Yeah, I heard something
about that. He had 2 explosives in his car. He basically, they put the ladder up for him. I mean, it's a total joke on how it happened. It's like everybody was involved in taking Trump out. 3 people, 5 shots, and they missed. Wow.
And then there was something on Twitter going around, and it's probably fake.
Thank you, Wim. I appreciate it. Thank you.
But there's something going around on Twitter right now, or X.
Yeah, what's going on?
About the Secret Service shooter,
right?
I guess, or the police shooter, sniper that was on the roof that shot the guy. Had come out and posted something saying that he was given orders not to take a shot.
Right.
For 3 minutes.
Everybody was told to stand down. He had the shooter in his sight. He said for 3 minutes.
Post is fake and all that, but
oh my gosh, everything can't be fake. Okay, so let's say he faked the blood. Did he fake the bullet? Did he fake the hole in his ear? What? Where do you draw that line? But I'm not here to argue what's fake or not. It's just an embarrassment. It really is. Other countries must look at us like, what a mess. Yeah. They're nothing but a Johnny Depp divorce court. That's all they are. That's all we are. We're literally a People magazine. I mean, we go from one drama to the next.
Yeah.
Like, whatever happened to the investigation on the cocaine they found in the White House? What happened to the laptop Hunter Biden got busted for? What happened to Biden taking millions from other countries? What happened to all these things? Do we just forget in 3 days? Is that our memory now?
Misdirection.
We just won't talk about it for 3 days. There'll be another drama. It's that bad.
Yep.
It's that bad. I have been speaking for about 2 years on how we need to change. We need to care. What did you say? I'm sorry.
I said Trump even said that 3 days will be forgotten.
Yeah, he's right. I mean, whether you like him or you hate him, he's usually right. We're really, like, Zelensky did some really dirty stuff politically. He's arresting the other party. I'm like, I mean, what do you think they're going to do to affect the election? You believe they're going to try something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think they're going to try? Is it going to be a disease again? Is it going to be canceling the election because of martial law? Is it going to be something else? What's it going to be?
It's going to be tough. I mean, they're going to have to figure out a way to fucking hide it, because, I mean, you can't just come out and just do things. I mean, they can't really do what they did in the past, because then there's too many eyes.
It's too big to rig, my brother says.
Yeah,
it is.
It really is. It's gone too big at this point, especially now that Elon Musk has Twitter. I mean, you can't keep that kind of information secret anymore. You can't claim it's misinformation. You can't claim it's disinformation. You know, which I personally believe those are all just made up terms just to kind of keep us in the dark. But that's just my opinion.
Okay, so Arthur Daly, he says people saying it's fake is the same as saying I heard it on TikTok that the shooter was FBI. By the way, it was YouTube, but I'll attach my sources from now on. Not that it'll matter. I could show you 10,000 pieces of proof, and you'd go, nope, it's all AI. It's all AI. I mean, literally, there is no proving to somebody who doubts that it's true.
Well, I mean,
there's no
for
way.
me, I mean, I find it on YouTube. I find it on
Doesn't
Rumble.
matter. It's all fake. All fake. Twitter. All AI. All AI.
I find it everywhere.
It's all AI. It's all
even
AI.
on liberal sites.
Nope. Oh, that ain't Biden. No AI. I mean, literally, they just have an excuse for an excuse for an excuse. I don't know. Was it fake? I don't think he said, "Hey, dude, I want you to shoot a hole right here, but don't hit my head." Really?
Yeah.
Really? There's a hole in his ear. How do you fake that? I mean, what do you put plugs in there for a week and then reveal you got a plug hole?
Well, those rumors I saw in California that he used a blood capsule or something like that. But
yeah. So what's interesting is now there's fake news. Okay, there's only fake news when it's on the conservative side. God forbid there's fake news on a Democratic side. Where were you in the past 3 years? We've been flooded with fake news. You guys are just waking up.
And they repeat the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. And I'm not saying there's saying
line on multiple
I'm
channels.
not saying the right is walking on water. They're not. They're just as evil, because if the right had any sense, they would have dealt with the illegal activities.
Yep.
As they found out. Period. You know, people can't break the law. We can as regular, normal people. They come knocking at your door. Yeah, Darnell, it's all AI. That's what yep, you're totally right. In fact, Trump wasn't even on that stage. Yeah, that was just AI. But people use AI to make everything music, wall art, videos. Yeah, I know. So let's see, pretty ironic to the left. Find Alex Jones. All that money for claiming a tragedy was fake. But then they themselves, yeah, I totally agree. I know. See, the rules don't apply with the left. They say, you can't do that, you can't do that, and they fine you, they throw you in jail, they punish you, and then they use the same excuse. What happened? I thought you just said 5 minutes ago you couldn't claim that, but you just did. So, yeah. Is there fake on both sides? Yes. I don't know how we're going to figure out anymore. It's like the world isn't real anymore. You know? And
well, it's kind of like what we were talking about with those fake movie previews.
The trailers.
You really like everything nowadays. There's so much out there that's fake. There's so much out there that
we live in a crazy time.
Oh, technology has gone way beyond our reach at this point.
But I do respect Elon Musk. He said, because they've been pushing, they're like, well, why don't you block and close down the left and all that? And I'm like, and he's brilliant. The guy says, look, that's what X is all about, allowing them to have a voice too.
Yeah.
You don't shut them down. Then that makes me no better than the people who used to own Twitter.
Yeah.
So I totally agree. Do I think there's lies flying everywhere from both sides? Absolutely. Do I think we should shut people up? No. because I need to hear the other side. I need to hear what, some of it may be true. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, my nose is running.
Some stuff is out there that is true. Some stuff is fake.
Some people are reporting doing good journalism.
You use your own discernment, and you got to find it. Take it what it is.
There's so much room for a truthful news network that isn't bought and paid for. Yep. That's the thing. You need somebody that's independently wealthy who owns the channel.
You don't have to be independently wealthy. I mean, look at Tucker Carlson. We have him.
I know, but some people don't like him either.
Well, no, because he's not saying what they want him to say.
He's just
putting the truth out there.
But I mean, as much as I get irritated with behavior from the left, I still respect them. I've always respected Democrats, real Democrats. I think
RFK.
There's a bunch of bad cookies poisoning the Democratic Party. I think competition is healthy. My brother always said this. Competition is healthy. The only way you keep the right in line is with the left.
Seriously. The only way somebody grows is with competition.
Right. Exactly. So I think today's Democrats have done some illegal activities. That's all, and poison the water. But I think, yes, like JFK times back then, those Democrats were more, today they'd be considered independents. They wouldn't be considered woke left.
No.
Trump was born rich. I have no idea. I don't know. First time
he inherited wealth, but he's made a lot on his own as well. So
yeah, Darnell says all 24/7 news channels are jokes. They are. I can't say
modern media.
Fox is,
independent
CNN, they all are. If they're broadcasting news, they're slanted, right or left. It's just gotten ridiculous. But it's causing people to use their brain, to think more. Logically, could this be the case? Logically, is it impossible for him to have faked it? Why did he fake it? It's causing people to ask questions.
Yep.
So
it's stirring the pot.
So at least some good's coming out of it. TikTok is best for news. To a point, TikTok likes to stir the pot more than anybody. The thing with TikTok is when government's hiding something, regular people are reporting stuff. Firsthand knowledge. They're seeing it. They're videotaping it. They're showing you what's happening. Like Tel Aviv had a big, huge explosion. Nobody reported that. I got that from a regular Joe.
Well, yeah.
So
and that's the thing about TikTok and any other apps, Instagram or whatever you want to use. It puts the camera in your pocket and you can kind of film what you're seeing.
Once again, the internet is the politician. I would say the politician. I wouldn't even say the left. I would say all politicians. The internet is their worst enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Because we talk in the chat, we all get together, and we come up with what we think is best. The Democrats in 1960 stole the election. Whoops, I lost that comment. Sorry.
From Richard Nixon by using the mob.
Yeah.
Seems pretty
trust me.
Yeah.
The only reason Democrats were better back then probably is because we didn't have the internet back then. I'm sure all this.
I actually heard that Gerald Ford was actually part of the one of the alphabet agencies.
I don't know, but once again, we need to do something, and I'm not.
They had to get rid of Nixon to put him in there.
Oh, UK! God bless UK if you're watching. What do you think about Tulsi Gabbard? I'd vote for her. I would have voted for her if she was an option. I like her. I think she has the best resume. I like Vivek. I've liked what he said. He's been talking still. Everything that man says is true. I mean, he spits the truth. But I really like Gabbard. She's wonderful. I think, honestly, I'd like her someday. I was hoping Trump would pick her because I'd like to see her as president. Personally, if Trump had to, I'm telling you right now, if Hillary Clinton is going against Trump again, like back in 2016,
yeah,
that's not a good choice.
That's the thing I was saying. There's no way she would even have a chance. She's already lost to him once.
Well, it depends unless she knows it's in the bag. Who knows? Who knows what the plan is? I've seen
the
literal
right now.
I watched 2,000 Mules. It was like, or 2000 something. I can't remember the title. But basically, it showed the van. It showed a guy pulling a box of ballots out of the van, going in and stuffing the box. Now, back then in 2020, there was no AI. You can't claim that was fabricated. I saw the timestamp. I saw the video footage. It was a polling place. He stuffed the boxes. There was a lot of proof. But so be it. You thought, well, nowadays you're not. But most people go, you're wearing a tin hat. You're crazy. Really? Wow. Really? COVID was the cold? There were no colds the year of COVID? Not one cold? Ever? 0 numbers? And that was the leading killer the year before?
Yeah.
So these are the things we have to do. We have to question everything. So even whether it's TikTok or YouTube or 24/7 news. I don't watch 27 News. Oh, hold on. Arthur has some information. The Tel Aviv explosion was all over the media 2 days ago. I'm looking at least 30 plus articles from, Reuters. Okay. So what was the reason for it? Because those people were reporting we have no idea what happened. But unfortunately, I guess Reuters was right there when it blew up. What was it? I have no idea. Oh, it was caused by a Drenet. I don't know what a Drenet is.
Wait, I'm trying to read it.
Hey, Joe Biden just tweeted that he is offering Kamala full support on the... Really? Joe Biden is backing Kamala. That's a little scary. She can barely
backing Kamala?
Yeah, she can barely brush her teeth. So, wow. This is... Thank you, Arthur, for the information. I'm not sure what a Drenet is. Maybe that's a misspelling. But thank you, Arthur, for explaining, because I've heard nothing, seen nothing. And I'm on social media every day. I'm on a lot of sources. Joe Biden just tweeted, okay. Huh. Yeah. So somebody, I don't think he knows how to tweet. I think somebody else does.
Yeah, this is probably somebody else.
Yeah, but probably his assistant probably sniffed her up. But she's probably punching up. Excuse me.
I mean, it's his typical point in this tweet. He talks about
I don't know what's happening, guys. I can't explain it. I can't warn you. All I can tell you to do is hold on to the handrails.
That's funny. He says that he revitalized.
Say again.
He says in the post, we've revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world. Yeah, sure.
So AA says they showed his social media. He's got a whole team of 20 people. That's crazy. Wow. That'd be nice to have. That'd be nice to say something and say, tweet it everywhere or post it everywhere.
Yep.
That'd be kind of cool. I think there should be an app that they've tried. There's been a few like Hootsuite, but there should be an app that if you can post a video, you can upload a video to that app and it'll post it everywhere. or a post or a picture. One place like Linktree has all the links. One place where you post and it goes across the internet. Nobody's designed that yet. What was the reason? There's a war happening and it was a terrorist attack. Oh, okay. Okay, so why were they reporting it? I wonder why they treated it as a standalone event. If it's related to a war, I can totally understand. But Tel Aviv, where is that located? Is that in Jerusalem?
I'm not sure.
I'm horrible at geography, dude.
I'm not
I really am
bad at it, but there's certain places, like parts of the world, I just don't know.
Who's this claim responsibility for the bomb attack? I don't know who this is.
It is in Israel.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Israel? Tel Aviv's in Israel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that makes sense then. I mean, you'd expect to hear a bomb go off. I don't know who this is. Sure, it's one of the high-ups or one of the organizations. Jerusalem, thank you. Jerusalem is inland in the mountains. Yeah, I hear it's got an interesting location, that it's surrounded by mountains, which is it's rare to find that. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, once again, I can barely hold on to what's happening in my own country. But anyway, so.
Yeah, Tel Aviv is in Israel and it's on the water.
So my question to you is, let's go back to the shooting. I don't want to pound it to death, make a bottle of glue out of it. But do you believe they're obviously going to try again. It doesn't get them.
They may make another attempt. The possibility is there. Whether they take that possibility or run with that possibility, I don't know.
Well, I think obviously they have no other options or they would have done it. They tried framing him and putting him in jail. They tried impeaching him. Whatever. I mean, this guy's slipperier than a lot of people. Nothing sticks. You know? They shot him with 3 different guns 5 times. Not one of the bullets hit him. How does that happen? I can't even go there.
Hit him in the ear. Okay,
so let's go over to my Christian channel and we'll talk about it. I'm just kidding. No, it's just weird.
It is.
You saying there isn't a war in Israel? No,
there is a war in Israel.
I didn't say that. I just agreed there was a war. I didn't say there was no war. Israel has been battling Hamas.
It's not a terrorist attack. It's just
Hamas, however you pronounce it. Hummus is that dip. Sorry. See, I literally don't know a lot of international stuff. I don't follow those storylines that much. I know Russia's in war with Ukraine, Hamas, Israel. They've been fighting since the Bible. Who is they?
Apparently, we're sending a whole lot of money over to Ukraine.
One of your guys who turned on Trump when he found out about his connections to Epstein. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how Epstein got involved in this conversation. Don't start breaking out the Diddy stuff. I ain't got time for Diddy. No, there ain't nothing like a Diddy party. But anyway, all right. So we've kind of discussed all the craziness going on.
Well, yeah.
The only conclusion I came to is hold your family, hug them tight. Hope you don't get affected by this mess. And there's literally nothing we can do about this. I don't want to see civil war. I know that'll happen the minute they take Trump out. The minute this country is going to come unglued. So I hope that doesn't happen. I don't want to see anything bad happen to either side. I've already said that, but I want to make clear that I don't have hatred. I don't like Biden, but I don't hate him, and I don't want to see him get hurt. Same with Trump. I don't think he's the greatest of men, but I don't want to see him get hurt either. What's a Diddy party? Oh, just ask. What's a Diddy
Look it
party?
up online. Look it up online.
Go look up LeBron James Diddy party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even
I've never been.
Cat Williams.
Yeah, Cat Williams.
Or who's the other one? But did Usher say he was in one?
I don't know.
I think it was
Kevin
Usher.
Hart. They all were involved at some point.
Yeah.
If there is a war in Israel, why would they hide a bombing in Tel Aviv? I didn't say they hid it. I just said it got reported by two different people. I don't know who said they're hiding it. What I said was I didn't hear it everywhere. So if there was a bombing at the capital of Russia, you would hear it everywhere. So I'm just saying. So I'm not saying anybody hid it. I have no idea why it wasn't reported. It took me forever to find out about it. So, you'd think that was important. I don't know. They screw up the weather. They barely get the sports scores right. Why does the news exist? Look up Trump Epstein. Okay. But that's
do that on later time.
So Chris has got a hard on for the Epstein Island, I guess. But yeah, vote. That's what can be done. Yes. Rob, you're spitting truth, dude. All you can do is vote with whatever your heart tells you to do. Whether it's my choice or not, doesn't matter. If your heart tells you to vote some way, do it. Listen to your heart. Don't listen to me. Oops, sorry. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to Jimmy.
Don't listen to any of us.
Don't listen to us.
We're just voicing our opinions. We
just have opinions. We don't claim to know anything, but we can only talk about what we're seeing.
Yep.
That's all. Let's see here. 9/11 was an inside job. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that the second building, my brother said not a plane ran into it.
There was no plane at was it the Pentagon?
Was it the Pentagon?
The Pentagon.
I don't remember.
Apparently a plane hit the Pentagon, but there was no debris from the plane.
Right. I don't know. There's so literally, guys, I'll tell you this. I know one thing. After living through all this crap, that what we believed back in the day when we were kids, probably wrong. We've probably been lied to from every administration that's been up there. Period. I can't imagine it not. And let's get this party going. George Bush to 9/11. Okay, now we're just flying off the handle here. You guys, please don't splash Kool-Aid everywhere. But anyway, it doesn't matter. All you can do is...
Those are kind of contradictory.
Yeah. Read up on it. Think logic, guys. Please. Logically, is it possible? If not, throw it out. That's all I can say.
And to be fair,
what?
I really don't think that presidents are actually doing these things. Because was it somebody said George Bush did 9/11? I don't think so. I think the deep state, there's somebody else, a committee of people that kind of run everything. And they've got influence.
I just want to explain to some people.
Like George Soros.
TikTok algorithms are probably the strongest algorithms I've ever worked with. So when you say it's all over TikTok, it's all over your algorithm. I watch cooking on TikTok, so I see a lot of cooking videos. I don't see Russia and Ukraine videos. But when you watch one, they feed you all of them. So realize how I don't know means I'm not searching for this crap. I'm searching for a recipe on how to make carnivore, whatever. So yeah, Biden dropped. We got that. Thank you, Echo. Oh wait. Biden dropped. You guys are using really bad terminology. Biden dropped out of the race, or he dropped dead. Which one? Rob's all Biden pulled out. I'm like, really? Well, I bet Jill was surprised. So anyway,
maybe she wasn't.
I think some things are going to get really crazy. I think there's going to be a fight. I think the Democrats are going to cram who they want in there. If they don't go Kamala, I think Kamala's the logical chain of command. But if they want somebody other than Kamala, they're just going to force it on us. That the Constitution doesn't mean anything to them. So they'll do whatever they want to do. No. They've been doing it for years. Deep State took out Biden. Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, I get it. It's kind of uneasy, the times we're living in. But I will tell you, yes, get a fresh algorithm. If you want a fresh algorithm, I had to clean mine up. I started getting trashy stuff on TikTok. So I did a search on God, dogs, and food and cooking. And it changed everything. So now I'm getting those videos fed to me because I care about those things. But anyway, if you want to change your algorithm, you're seeing a bunch of crap you don't like, do some searches. Search on things that interest you. It will change the algorithm. I promise. It changes immediately. They have some of the best.
It's just a machine.
What?
It's just a machine.
Yeah, they have some of the best algorithms on all social media. They're more direct, more instantaneous. Jack, you should make a Tech Time video about cleaning up your algorithm. Jay, boom, you're right. Let me think about that. I got to do a Tech Time video on, what was the next one? I don't have a next one. So yeah, Jay, I might do that. Arthur, nobody searches TikTok for news, Jack. You use credible sources and debunk that nonsense. That's all I'm saying. What do you mean nobody searches TikTok for news? But there's a little search icon. So you search it for non-news and you're still fed more non-news videos. That's all I'm saying. Whatever you search for.
You gotta keep in mind.
Yeah.
It's an algorithm. So I mean, if say, for example, I see your channel, right? And then somebody comments and I go research them, then everything that they've been posting changes my algorithm, right? And then if I start searching those things or even clicking on some of these links, it'll now feed that algorithm with other things. So you're literally changing the pattern just by clicking on links. You just got to stay away from the links.
I hear you. Sorry about that. I lost you there. There we go. Get you back on. There. Sorry about that. So yeah, so let's so I'll think about doing a video on that because I don't think a lot of people realize they can change it that quickly.
Yeah.
You start getting stuff you don't want to see. Just search for things you like. Did you know God and dog are the same word backwards? Okay. I mean, yes, I did know that, but I'm not sure why you said that.
Race car is the same backwards?
What?
You know, race car is the same thing backwards?
Oh, is it? Okay. Now you get me all confused.
I'm just making a joke about it. That's all.
All right. So anyway, let's wrap this up because we've discussed. We're gonna hook up again. With you added a lot to our list. Is there anything you wanted to touch on real quick, or can we save that for the next video?
Yeah, we'll save it for the next video. There's a few things I'm sort of looking at the list now, and there's a few things we
you added a lot to the list.
Oh, I added a few things.
Yeah. So anyway, that's it. Alex Jones was right. I don't watch Alex Jones. I think of him like a Rush Limbaugh. Kind of. They said he was way out there. Like an Art Bell. I don't know if you guys know who Art Bell is. Jack, show us your
GYAT.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, so I guess that's it. We'll wrap it up right now. We've been on long enough. You guys enjoy Sunday night, right? And if anything's going on, we can always hop back on, but nothing new. Let's go look into the Biden information. That's going to send everything into a twister, literally. So be ready for that, and we can pick this up.
I'm kind of curious who he's going to name next or successor.
Well,
not follow him.
I'm kind of curious if Kamala is running for president, who's she going to run with?
Yeah.
Are we going to do Hillary? Are we going to do Michelle Obama? Is it going to be two women? I mean, please. So we shall see.
Yeah.
So next time we talk, we'll know what's going on a little more. And we'll hit some of the things you put on the list, because you put some good stuff on the list. And then we'll talk about something completely different. Unless, they succeed and take them out. Then we'll talk immediately. When
nothing happened last night.
Yeah, that was indoors. That was indoors.
Well, that's true. It was all indoors.
Yeah.
But
literally 5 hours before the rally, there was 1 million people.
In Michigan.
I'm sorry.
In Michigan.
If I had front row seats, I wouldn't cross the street to see him. But there was 1 million people that waited 5 hours in line. That's crazy.
That's impressive. Especially given that Michigan's a blue state.
Yeah, John, you're welcome. John says, thanks for sharing some fun new conspiracy theories. I had to come up with new ones. All the other ones came true. So you got to keep that conspiracy engine running, And so anyway, say goodbye to each other. Bye, Rob. Bye, Arthur. Bye, John. And we will talk next time we're on next week. Okay?
Yep. Sounds good.
All right, man.
Y'all take care. Thanks for joining us.
Bye-bye.